Hey everybody, Daniel Fusco here, and welcome to today's 2-minute message. So I love talking about Jesus' greatest commandment, something that I love to call upward, inward, and outward, because it's about first loving God, really responding to God's love for us. And God's love changes the way that we see ourselves, which leads us to treat people. You have to realize that you will treat somebody however you think it's appropriate, giving whatever you believe about God, your spiritual beliefs, and whatever it is that you believe about yourself. Now, I wrote a book by that title, Upward, Inward, and Outward. And if you're interested, you can pick it up wherever books are sold. In that book, I talk about how do we cultivate living upward? How do we cultivate living inward? And how do we cultivate living outward? But here's the thing I want to share with you. I want to talk about living outward, is that you need to have a plan for how you live outward into the world. Like in the most practical ways. Like one of the things that my family has done from time to time, there's always people who are holding signs looking for help. Where I live in the southern part of the state of Washington, oftentimes people will be at the end of off-ramps from the highway. And so one of the things we started to do is we started to make sandwiches and little bags of potato chips with a little card in it that says, Jesus loves you, on the crossroads little business card, which is where I get the pleasure of being one of the pastors. And we would give those things out, and we'd always have them in the car because we'd always see people and we'd want to help them. We don't know their entire story, but in the 1-second interaction, we figured we could just help them by giving them a homemade sandwich and some chips and a bottle of water. And that's just one practical way that you can live outward, being part of the solution in a world that is desperately in need of people to be kind, to be generous, and to be caring. So all of us want to live outward in a way that brings God a lot of glory. Now, first I want you to share this, because listen, if all of us were to do small things to help other people, this world would be a much more beautiful place to live. And in the comment section, I want you to share, how are you living outward intentionally to display your belief in Jesus or the things that you value most into this world? And God bless you today.